Hi, it's Whitney Bell, and I'm here today to review a pump I just bought. I'm so excited to do this review. It's called the Freemie Independence Mobile Hands-Free Breast Pump, and it is just that. I'm specifically targeting this video for women that are large-chested, like myself. I wear a 36K, and that's European, not American. I know for me, one of the main things that I look for when I'm looking for products for nursing is like, will it fit with my breast size, as far as sports bras, nursing bras, different things like that. So I'll be doing more reviews on that as we go forward. I just kind of wanted to go over this, review this pump to kind of help women make a decision if this is going to work best for them or if it's not. It was my very first time using it today, and I actually went to use it at the lactation consultant office because I'm getting ready to go back to work. So I wanted to see what I could do to make it more efficient and all of that. So I'm going to talk about that in just a second. So the pump comes with all of these parts. I kind of want to go through that real quick. So of course it has its instruction booklet. So this is the main one, but it also has some information on what to do with the pump parts prior to using them. And it also has a quick setup guide. It talks about how to set it up quickly. And then it also has some information on the back about how to connect everything. And then it also has a little brochure about how to connect the pump and then the speed and suction settings, as well as troubleshooting when you don't have any suction or having low suction. Now, as far as pieces go, this is what I call milk collectors. So the pump actually comes with two. So it has two milk collectors is what I call them. There's actually notches here. You can't really see it. Maybe you can, but if I hold the light this way, there's notches that tell you how many ounces. So it can hold up to 8 ounces in each cup. So it has that listed there. And then on the side, you'll connect your valve bases, and these will help with the suction part. And so you'll actually be able to insert your barrier, you'll insert the barrier inside of this. I'll show you how to do that in just a second. So it'll go just like that. And then also have the actual flanges. So these are similar to what you would use on a traditional pump. So it does come with 28 millimeters. I wear 27 and it comes with 25. So I just went up on mine and it still works just fine. And then it also has the little connector piece. So it has this little piece that goes on the valve base. I'll show you how it connects a little bit. So it connects, oh, there's already one on there. Connects like so, okay? So in addition to that, it comes with the actual pump, which is pretty cool because it has a little clip on the back. So you can actually clip this onto your jeans or pants or, and then it has, you can actually charge it. I'll show you the little charging cord. It comes with charger. So you just plug it in. You plug it in like so, just kind of pretending here. Plug it in and charge it for 2.5. I think it said on the instructions, 2 to 3 hours you have to charge it for in order to get, I believe, you can get 6 20-minute sessions with a fully charged pump. So you pump, I think they said charge it between 2 to 3 hours. And so that's what I did yesterday. And then here you also have the actual tubes. So you have the tube connectors. These two obviously go on in the insert inside of the little cups. There's a tube connector. So this actually works. Let's say you only want to pump one breast. You can take one of the tubes out, use this little thing right here to close the actual hole to keep the air consistent for the one breast that you're pumping. So that way you don't have any issues with getting a good suction if you're just doing one breast. This actually connects to the pump. So I'm gonna show you very quickly how this actually goes together. I'm only gonna show you probably one of the actual cups. So again, this is the actual flange. So you're gonna take the barrier and you're gonna insert the barrier this way on top. Make sure it's in there snugly. And one thing I want to mention prior to even using the parts, they want you to boil everything because you have to obviously get it clean. So all of these parts that are not the barrier, but these parts here, as well as this part. So the base, the flange, and the actual milk collector, you have to boil those for 10 minutes prior to setting this up. And then wash them with soapy hot water afterwards. Now they don't want you to steam or sterilize these parts in any way or put them in the dishwasher, is what the directions said. And that includes these as well. Just because it can warp the parts and it can make them unusable, and then you have to buy new parts. So you don't steam or sterilize the tubing either. So back to setup, okay? So we have the flange, which is right here. And so you just insert the barrier on top, and then we're gonna take the valve base, and we're gonna actually insert that over the barrier on top of the actual, just like so. That way you can see how I did it. Let me like put that up here real quick. I should have been a little bit more organized. I'll be better next time, I promise. Okay, so so you're gonna actually take this piece, which is the barrier, you're gonna put it right here, and then you'll take the actual valve base and you'll put it right on top, like so. So that way it securely fits over the actual flange. You'll take the valve itself, just kind of put it on top here, and then you're gonna take one of the cups here. There's an arrow. I don't know if you can see it, but there's an arrow right here. It's kind of hard to see. The arrow needs to line up with the actual part where the tubing will go in. So it'll line up with this, like this. So the arrow needs to face that little hole. So go ahead and okay. So once it clicks together, you're good. So as long as it's not easily coming apart, you're pretty good. So you just click it together like this. This right here is the pour spout. It actually, I know some people said on YouTube about it that you need to have a funnel. You actually don't. I tried it today. It was perfectly fine without having a funnel. As long as you probably don't have milk in here, probably pour the milk out of this little hole area first. So pour that little part out if it's a lot that's collected there. And then go ahead and just like pour the milk out of the actual pour spout, okay? So next thing you wanna do is actually connect with the tubing. So it really doesn't matter what side you choose. You're gonna connect the tubing inside of this, like so. It's gonna stay in there. So I'm gonna quickly put together the other one. Again, that way you can see how it's gonna all be set up. So I've already put on the actual valve base on the second one, and then I'm putting on, again, just kind of showing you real quick if you want to see this again, putting this on, and then making sure the arrow faces this way. See, you have a good little suction here. Perfect. Okay, so I couldn't really see the arrow, but it is lined up with the arrow. Can't really see it, but the arrow's right here, and then it's lined up with the tubing, where the tubing's gonna go. So you're gonna put, this is already connected. So I'll take this one and insert it, and voila, it is done. So one thing you wanna do, make sure the tubing, when you put it inside of, insert it in your bra, you wanna make sure the tubing is facing up, like so. So you don't want the tubing to be this way or anything like that, because milk could spill out the sides. And I wouldn't recommend doing too much unless you have a pretty tight bra that's gonna hold these suckers into place, because any harsh, or I wouldn't say harsh, any sudden jerky movements might cause the cups to separate, might cause this to separate, and then you're gonna spill milk everywhere. Or you could cause, especially if you have it turned in like this, milk could just pour out the sides, and definitely don't want wasted breast milk. That's not fun. So I'm gonna go ahead and insert these into my bra, like so, just pretending. So you're gonna insert these, and you're gonna position your nipple right in the center of the flange. So it's gonna look something like this, okay? I'm not gonna show you, obviously, on camera. I'm not gonna be naked on YouTube. So I'm just going to show you an example of kind of how it's gonna go. So This last part is the last missing piece of the puzzle. Again, just make sure your pump is completely charged, and you're gonna insert this tubing right here like so. So you're gonna do it just like so. So you can press this button to turn it on. And obviously I already had mine set at a certain setting, but you can put the suction all the way up if you like, and then lower the speed. That way it mimics more of a baby. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's kind of like a, so as you lower it, it'll slow down the speed. So it'll mimic a baby, or if you want it to go faster, of course, put it all the way up. You could do that as well. So, which is turbo. Okay, so you can actually do the memory settings here, so it can actually memorize your settings. So you would just have to read the instructions to figure out how to do that. I'm gonna turn this off, but that's how it works. So you can clip it on your side. If you're at a computer, you can type and get up, go to the bathroom when you're in your car driving. Now, I was very skeptical because I wasn't too sure with the reviews online whether this is gonna work for me. So I was very, very skeptical. And I was kind of like a little nervous to get it because I was like, please don't let me waste my insurance on this pump, because I really need this to work because of the type of job that I have to talk to people and type and do all of that stuff. So I want to tell you real quick that I got a lot of milk out. This is how much milk I got out. This is my first time doing this. I got probably, this is over 4 ounce. This is a 4 ounce Dr. Brown's bottle. I filled it all the way to the top. So it's probably about 5.5 ounces in here, and I got 1 ounce. So I got about 6.5, 7 ounces. I had actually fed on this breast before I pumped, so he had already ate probably like 2 ounces or so. So if I had pumped just everything out, I probably would have got like another full bottle, probably another full bottle of one of these. So just want to say, for you large-breasted women, it doesn't matter about the breast size, it's about the flange size. So it only comes with 25 and 28, so you have to basically fit that. Mine they didn't fit, you know, like symmetrical or anything on me. You just kind of put your breast in there, put your nipple and position it, and just turn it on to whatever works best for you. And honestly, it works great. So I would definitely recommend, again, I wear a 36K UK, not American. So I think it's a 36O in American, and it worked great for me. So for you moms that are looking for some independence with pumping, I highly recommend the Freemie. Let me give you the full name, the Freemie Independence Mobile Hands-Free Breast Pump. I highly, highly recommend it. It's amazing. It's a game changer in the pumping industry. And the suction is really good. I don't even know, some of the other reviews are saying the suction's not that great. It's probably user error, no offense, but the suction is just as good as my Medela. So I was getting just as much suction, if not more. And as soon as I put it on, I automatically saw the milk coming out. It just started. I didn't even have to massage or anything. It was automatically coming out. So you might have to do some compressions when you have it, just because maybe look at the shape of your breast, see if it's gonna work best, how you position it. You might have to do some compressions, but not a lot. You shouldn't have to do a ton. So just kind of massage down, squeeze the sides, you know, rub, do what you need to do to get that milk out, mamas. So just wanted to let you know, like, I love the pump, highly recommend it. Like me, also subscribe to my channel. I'll have some other useful tips for those pumping moms and moms that are trying to get back in shape, as well as just some techniques on helping you breastfeed better. So if you want to see those tips, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for tuning in to me. Little boy is crying right now, so it's time for him to have his, I would say, early dinner snack. So I got to get back to him. But see you guys later. Have a good one.